Hey there, welcome to Market Monday. It is your Memorial Day edition 2021. Lots to go over this week. We're starting to see some changes in the market. My label for it's going to be things are normalizing. I think that the market is starting to lose a little bit of that steam that it's had. It's not dramatic, but the first signs that things might be slowing down, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody because what we've seen is just not sustainable. So first, let's get into inventory. And y'all that follow me every single week, you know that my belief is markets rise and fall on inventory. So this is the major thing that I'm looking at. And I think to a certain extent, it's some good news because we do need this market to normalize because we don't want to build in a bubble. So inventory, this week we brought 64 new listings onto the market. Last week it was 42, and this same week last year, so 56. So finally, we're seeing inventory going up. These are statistics, but just from the sense of somebody that's working in the real estate market, as I watch properties come on the market, as I get phone calls from sellers talking to me about, I think it's time, here is why. I truly believe this trend continues and we're gonna start seeing inventory going up to a more normal level. We're gonna see sales and appreciation slowed down a little bit. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I think is gonna happen over the next couple months. You can follow along every week and find out if those numbers hold true. Inventory year to date, we're currently at 1,529 properties that have come on the market so far in 2021. And through the same period of time last year, we were at 1,296. You're gonna say, well, Dan, what do you mean? Inventory's up over last year. Yeah, but we're just getting through the first part of 2020 when we're comparing year to date. We're just getting through the first part of 2020 and on the other side of the pandemic shutdown. The magic last year didn't start happening until right about now. And so as we compare year over year going forward, you're gonna see dramatic changes in last year's number. But 18%, inventory is up 18% year over year. Sales, last week we had 54 sales. The week prior we had 35, and this week last year we had 37. Again, those sales were affected by COVID. The contracts were negotiated before COVID happened or during COVID, and they closed 6 weeks later. So that's why the sales numbers don't sync up. But pay attention to the under contract numbers, and you're gonna see where we were this time last year. 1,442 sales so far in 2021, and through this period of time last year, we were at 809. The under contracts, this week we had 63 properties go under contract. Last week we reported 73, and this same week last year, 85. So you can see those numbers. We were on the other side of the shutdown. Things were just starting to open up. People were flocking here from California, up north, getting out of the cities, getting to an oasis away from COVID where they could get outside and not be stuck in their apartment all day. And we saw the properties going under contract during this time last year. The year-to-date numbers on properties under contract, 1,633 so far this year. Through this period of time last year at 962. How does this affect the average selling price? Current average selling price, $653,836. The average selling price at this point last year was $533,960, a 22% increase year over year. And the average selling price, and we always wrap it up with cumulative days on the market. Right now, on average, it takes 85 days from when a property comes on the market till it receives an offer and goes under contract. 85 days. Where were we at this point last year? The number was quite different. 144 days through this point last year, a 40% decrease in the time that it takes for a property to go under contract. Have a wonderful Memorial Day with your family. Let's remember what Memorial Day is all about, and we'll see you next week.